Hi everybody in YouTube land. I'm sorry I'm kind of slow to get around to making more YouTube videos. But I've got a lot on my plate medically, dealing with a lot of pain and pain issues and other issues. It's just been tough. Well, anyway, on to this next video. This next video is on being blamed for doctors making mistakes. Now, it's not like people generally come out and say, "You're at fault for the doctors making mistakes and screwing up." No. What ends up happening is I would keep getting comments and remarks from people that imply that there's something wrong with me for dealing basically with the direct and indirect consequences of the doctor's mistakes. Things like, I'm not spiritual enough, I don't pray enough, I don't read the Bible enough, there's some kind of sin in my life, I'm demon possessed, and I need exorcism to fix my back pain. I don't know how to study, I need to take a class on how to study. Yeah, I heard that from the local one of the local colleges. I don't know how to deal with my money issues enough. Well, yeah, this basically I've been rendered right now unable to work because of my back issues in part. That's one of the reasons right now why I am not working. And so it's hit me financially. And I don't get a whole lot of money, and no amount of financial strategy or planning is going to fix this. But on and on, I've had my back pain called psychiatric, and I'm making it all up in my head, and it's psychosomatic, and if I were just, quote, think differently, I wouldn't hurt so much. And I was told recently at a meeting with some so-called disability organizations that I need behavioral modification therapy to, quote, deal with my frustration issues. Why am I frustrated? In part because I'm battling a lot of pain. And because I have migraines, I can't take much for the pain, as far as ibuprofen or painkillers or etc., because of what's called rebound headaches, where it can make the migraines worse and make them come back with a vengeance, and have it really bad where you have to keep popping painkillers all the time, and then they the painkillers end up not working. So I can't take much for the back pain I'm in because of it making the whole migraine situation a lot worse. So how I mostly deal with the pain is go walking and swimming. Now that my meds are working, and I waited the 4 to 6 weeks from April 20th when I got back on the meds I'm supposed to be on. Now I can walk and swim and stuff without risking getting bad vertigo. Now I can do that. Anyway, so it's not fair to blame people like me with chronic back pain because of doctor mistakes, where they kept missing and misdiagnosing the vertigo that was causing the falls and the back injuries in the first place. It's not fair to blame people like me for the doctor screwing up. When I kept going to the doctors at the emergency room, I didn't go there for them to screw me up and make a bunch of mistakes and not get the diagnosis and meds correct and etc. I didn't go there for that. When I went to neurologists for many years, I didn't go there for them to screw it up and not get it all right. I didn't go to general doctors, family practice physicians, whatever, for them to screw up and say things like, I need to read the Psalms. I don't see how reading the Psalms is going to fix this. Not that I'm against reading the Psalms, don't get me wrong. But it's like, unless you can sue the doctors, they don't have to take any, apparently they don't have to take any accountability at all for their mistakes, unless they can get sued. And apparently there's no way in my situation that they can possibly sue them. So there's nothing of making them take any responsibility for their mistakes in this case. And the full weight of their mistakes ends up being thrust on me. And people don't tend to understand, and they can't seem to accept the fact that doctors aren't perfect, and doctors are practicing medicine. There's a reason why it's called practicing, and that doctors aren't God. They don't know everything. They can't possibly know everything. That's why we have specialists, and that's why I go to a headache specialist 90 miles away, who's over my neurologist, and my neurologist is on standby, basically bowing to my headache specialist 90 miles away, who's above her and who's a real expert on migraine-associated vertigo and classical migraine. That's why she's called a headache specialist. But to blame me and to make it look like there's something wrong with me and act like there's something wrong with me because of doctor mistakes and doctor ignorance and doctor misunderstandings and doctors messing up my meds for me and not getting the meds right and etc. That is incredibly unfair. And that's what this YouTube video is about. And I know a lot of it's because of ignorance, but I had to get this off my chest, guys. Hope you're having a great day, everybody, and take care. And everybody out there with MAV, stay strong, because likely you'll have a heck of a battle like I've had. I hope that that your dealing with MAV is not as bad as mine. Please, stay strong, guys. Bye.